Welcome back to Tarotoon Network. Last time we left our curious fool, accompanied by his loyal little white dog, having just encountered the Emperor. He learned about structure, authority, and the power of earthly rule. But that experience only whetted his appetite for knowledge. He realized there must be more to life than just the tangible world he could see and touch. A new kind of hunger stirred within him, a hunger for spiritual understanding. So, with a renewed sense of purpose, the fool and his companion set out once more. Their journey led them not to a bustling city or a grand fortress, but to a sacred, quiet space. There, seated on a stone throne between two stoic gray pillars, was the figure he had been searching for, the Hierophant. Imagine this scene: a wise, spiritual teacher, radiating a serene authority. He wears a majestic red robe, symbolizing passion and worldly experience, and on his head sits a golden triple crown, representing his mastery over the conscious, subconscious, and superconscious realms. In his left hand, he holds a golden papal cross, a staff with 3 horizontal bars, signifying his connection to the Divine Trinity and his role as a spiritual guide. His right hand is raised in a gesture of blessing, a sign of welcome and benediction to all who seek his wisdom. Before him, 2 followers kneel in reverence. Their robes are patterned, one with roses and the other with lilies, symbolizing the balance of passion and purity, desire and spiritual enlightenment. They are here to learn, to absorb the structured wisdom that the Hierophant offers. At the base of his throne, 2 golden keys are crossed, representing the keys to heaven, the unlocking of mysteries and the path to spiritual knowledge. Above his head, the Roman numeral 5 marks his place in the major arcana, a number of change, freedom, and learning. The fool, who had so far lived a life of pure instinct and spontaneous adventure, was in awe. He had never encountered this kind of structured spirituality before. The Hierophant welcomed him with a kind but firm gaze. He began to speak, not of earthly empires or material wealth, but of the universal laws that govern existence, the unseen principles that weave the fabric of reality. For the first time, the fool heard about tradition, about shared beliefs, and the importance of belonging to a community. The Hierophant explained that while personal experience is valuable, true wisdom often comes from learning the lessons passed down through generations. He taught the fool that discipline isn't a cage, but a framework that allows for deeper spiritual growth. Just as a musician must practice scales to create beautiful music, a spiritual seeker must practice discipline to connect with the divine. The Hierophant is the bridge between the heavens and the earth, the teacher who makes divine wisdom accessible to humanity. He represents institutions like schools, churches, and any formal group dedicated to shared learning and belief systems. He is the keeper of sacred knowledge, and the guide who helps us find our place within a larger spiritual or cultural context. As the fool listened, a profound shift occurred within him. The world, which he thought he was beginning to understand, suddenly expanded in ways he couldn't have imagined. He learned that freedom isn't just about doing whatever you want, but about understanding the rules so you can navigate life with purpose and grace. The Hierophant's teachings weren't restrictive. They were liberating. They provided a map for the soul's journey. The Hierophant's lesson is one of spiritual wisdom, conformity, and the value of tradition. He reminds us that sometimes the best way to grow is to learn from a teacher, to join a group, or to follow an established path. He encourages us to seek out knowledge, to understand the principles that guide our lives, and to find meaning through shared beliefs. Our fool, with his mind buzzing with new ideas and his heart full of a new kind of respect, thanked the Hierophant. He left that sacred space not with a map of the world, but with a map of the soul. He now understands that true mastery involves both the earthly power of the Emperor and the spiritual wisdom of the Hierophant. His journey is far from over, but he is now equipped with a deeper understanding of the universe. What will he encounter next? Where will this newfound knowledge lead him? Join us next time on Tarotoon Network as the Fool's incredible journey continues. Thank you so much for watching. If you're enjoying this series, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more tarot adventures. We'll see you in the next episode.